from the Redneck Garage. It is cold outside, but I've been getting stuff in for the Jeep. Man, I've been getting a bunch of stuff in for the Jeep. And today, I got my hinges. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to put on a couple hinges, and then we're going to test fit the full doors on there to see what that looks like. It comes with hardware. And just a quick tip on that, if you're going to be putting on doors or anything that's metal, anything that has a Torx bit screw or a hex head screw, something like that, on the fasteners, those were really made for factory assembly. That's why they use them. Sometimes they're difficult to get off. They go on easier than they come off. But what you can do is put some Permatex anti-seize on them. See if you can see that. Anti-seize! This stuff is cool. It's very cheap. But you just brush a little bit of this on your threads, and it'll keep them from seizing up on you and make it easier to remove if you ever have to take them off again. And since I'm just test fitting the doors, a little anti-seize will go a long way. So let's put the hinges on and see if I can get this door to fit up on here on the Jeep, because it'll make it easier to do the body work on the doors themselves. Okay, so here's the soft doors. And I'm going to take this one off and take this stupid thing off, which is a mirror relocation bracket, because soft top doors couldn't have a mirror, right? We're going to try to get this off. Now I'm going to take a torch and heat this up and see if I can get it out without stripping all these bolts out. And then we're going to put the hinges on the new door and see if it'll fit. A lot of times on these there's rust on the back, and they also use like a thread sealant on, especially the YJs, but on the TJs also. So if you heat it up good and warm, a lot of times it'll loosen that up enough where it'll come on out. Cool. Alright, so we're ready to go ahead and get our door, see if it'll fit up on here and hit the striker plate. Super cool! So I've got to get this one off, because that'll go in the door, and then put the other one on the top here. You can see when I tried to do it without heat on there, they didn't budge at all, so we'll see if putting heat on those Torx makes it better. Okay, but heat it up one more time, and sometimes I found that an impact will actually do a little bit better job than just a regular ratchet, because it hits it small increments rather than trying to twist it. So we'll try that. Thankfully on the door you got the back side of it where you can get to it if you need to, you know, extract it or something. But these are still a pain in the butt. Alright, so we got them off. Look at that. If they'd used anti-seize compound on these bolts, I wouldn't have had to use the impact on them. So there you go. I'm going to put the new hinges on and see if it fits. Awesome. Okay, so I got the new hinges on, and I'll put a little bit of anti-seize right here on the shaft of the door pins, because it never hurts. It's also a lubricant, so the anti-seize is really kind of an oily deal. Put that on it. So when it does go down there, it will have a little lubricant. I'll get all this cleaned off, and then we're going to be putting it on the door and see what it looks like. Awesome! Alright, how super cool is that? This door fits, it fits great. It's awesome. Needs a little bit of hinge adjustment, but other than that, we got the door on, and I'm going to tighten down these bolts a little bit. I had left them a little loose. That's going to be freaking awesome. I'm excited about that. So anyway, that's super cool. I got the door on. It looks awesome. I'm going to put the other side on while I got it in the driveway and I'm out here. But you can see that how I got the nuts off. That's a good tip for anybody that's trying to get these Torx bolts out. Heat it up, and if you have a little 3/8 impact, sometimes that, you hold it down really tight so it doesn't back out, is a lot easier than trying to twist. That twisting motion, a lot of times will strip those heads out, and then you're kind of messed up. You got to try to figure out how to get it out. And the heat will keep it from breaking off, coming out. This right here, this is going to be a common occurrence at my house every single day now. What's up?
How you doing, man?
I put the tag up there for you. I can't believe that name is after.
Oh, it's international, man. It's automatic. Came from Canada, man.
How you doing?
All right, how you doing? Oh, nice, nice. Take it easy.
Thank you, sir. Jennifer's actually laughing at me saying, man, they're going to hate you at the end of this because they've had to drop off so much junk. And I'm like, yeah, probably. Who cares? They're getting paid to do it. But that's front end parts, man. That's ball joints, upper and lower. Those are tie rod ends. All the front end parts to rebuild the front end. I got those in already. So I'm going to put those back in my back storage building because I don't have any room to put any more parts. I'm just storing them back there till I'm ready to use them. And that's going to be another video for another day. But I am super happy and stoked about these doors, how they're going to look on this truck when I'm finished. $550. Awesome! Alright, I'm David from Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.